What's up, YouTube? This is Sea-Dog back with another review. This is the Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Legends Class Devastator review. This is the TakaraTomy Easy transformations, or Easy something, I can't remember. It doesn't say on the box, unfortunately. Just to show you, this is what the boxes look like. They're just Legends Class boxes with some Japanese writing. And we have Longhaul, Scrapper, Scavenger, Rampage, Mixmaster, Overload, and Hightower. And what we're going to do is we're going to show each one transform from robot to vehicle, and then from vehicle we're going to transform him into Devastator, just like in the movie. So without further ado, let's get to the review. Alright, starting off with Rampage. Here he is in his pogo mode. Boing, boing, remember that? He's got ball jointed arms. They go out just a little bit. Got kind of elbows. If you swivel this back on this cut part right here, you can kind of get them to work like elbows. And his head will look down and it will look up. So, pretty cool. You can look up a little bit, down. It's for transformation, obviously. And then also, in addition, you can flip this around if you want more steady legs. But he will stand on the pogo. So, pretty cool. And then, you know, to transform him, you just flip this down. You flip these around like this. You move this out of the way. This flips back like this. And then this kind of fits in like that. But first you got to put these up, this part up, because these go around that. And then underneath. So it kind of fits in this cut right there. And then you peg these together and voila. And the cool part is they roll really good. I don't think the lights are on it at all. They roll really freaking good. All of them do. And we got Decepticon symbol there. We got some nice paint. Some nice details. Really cool. Alright. We got Longhaul here. Longhaul has arms that move out. And a little bit in, kind of. And then he's got hips. And you can go out a little bit. Oops. Go out a little bit and front to back. And he's got these foot that can kind of move for transformation. Then to transform him, you want to flip up his feet. You want to peg him together like this. You want to take the back piece right here and unpeg it to the back. It's kind of pegged in there like that. And then you flip these up, peg them together. There's a couple tabs and slots. And then this just kind of fits forward like this, and then that pegs in there. Get a nice little black paint out there, black tampographed Decepticon symbol with some nice green painted rims. Once again, he rolls really good. Really cool. So that's Longhaul. Next up, we have Overload. He's got hinges on the out here, and he's got ball joints that will go all the way around, and he can kind of get it front to back. So you can get it in front of him like this. And he's got some outer leg kind of swivels. And this is scorpion tail. So to transform him, you just want to flip these up and peg them in like that. And like that. Quarter turn. These flip. Oh, there's a hair. Get that out of there. These flip up. And peg together like that. And then these peg together like this. And he rolls really well as well. So you can get some more light on him. Really cool. Nice. I got wet red painted hubcaps or rims. Nice Decepticon symbol tampograph on there. There's Overload. There's Scavenger. He rolls up on his two-wheel thing there. He's got some swivels here and here. And you can also hinge here. And then what you do to transform him, he's got nice paint on his face. Oops. Pretty cool. What you do to transform him is you swivel these around. You pull the treads down like this. You swivel these around. These become his. And then you swivel this up like that and like that. And then these are on a slider. Oops. Hold on, this thing keeps slipping over. Hold on a second. Okay, these are on a slider. I had to set it up differently. You slide them out. Oops, there you go. that, and then this one goes out on this side. I feel like something's in the way from your sight, but anyways. And you can, come on, slide together. Then these marry up like that. Then these close. This pulls up in the back. Then these treads go back like that. You peg this together like this. And peg this up front. He's got a little bit of a hinged shovel. Decepticon symbol and details painted on the sides. And that's Scavenger. He's a nice excavator run. Oh yeah, and he rolls really good. Just like all of them. This is Mixmaster. He's got ball jointed elbows there. Kind of go up and down and around. You can kind of go a little bit back and forth with this. This is supposed to be back more like that. So you can bring it up and bring it back and forth, or back and up and down. And yeah, so, and he's got legs out and front to back. So to transform him, you just want to kind of swivel these together like that. This becomes his truck front. You bring it to the front like this, and then this flips up and becomes the front of the truck. You kind of tab those together like that. And then this all tabs together like this. And you can, oops, there we go. And he's in truck mode. He's got nice, kind of like a scratchy, worn look right there. It's kind of cool. And then, I believe that's for Devastator mode, though. And he's got lavender windows. He's got his mixing barrel and some stenciled on Decepticon symbols. And, yeah. It doesn't have that Decepticon symbol in the front, so that's a bummer. But he rolls really good, like the rest. This is Scrapper. He's my favorite. He got ball joints, his shoulders they go in and out like this. You can use this to kind of get his arm across his chest a little bit. And he's got front to back hips that go out to the side. He's got ankles tilts on this ball joint, and we'll go front to back a little bit too. To transform him, you want to flip this up and over. And you want to, before you do that, you want to flip his arms inward and then peg them together. Then you flip this down, it pegs in, and then you swivel his feet around like this, and then they connect on a little tab like that, and he becomes a nice construction vehicle. Got nice yellow painted rims. You got the window painted in yellow, and he got a nice Tempograph Decepticon symbol in the movie with the rims. Oh yeah, we said that. And he rolls as well too. And we got this bum, Hightower. He walks on his side of his treads. He's got a tail with this kind of claw-like thing, and his hands can come down over his face. He's got a face there only a mother can love. No, red. It's a nice gunmetal color and red eyes. And you can play like this, like he's in some kind of battle boards or something. But the way you do this is you separate these, and you flip this up inside like that, and then inside here. This part right here separates from there, and we'll put a clip on there for in a minute. Actually, in a minute. This closes, and then these swivel. Same with this. This closes, and then these swivel like that. This goes up underneath, so it goes like this, and then these tab in on the side here and here. And why is this not closing? What is going on? There. And then you can tab, and then he becomes this crane. So, and he rolls as well. Probably a little less than the other ones, but he still rolls. He still rolls. Yellow paint there and there. Decepticon symbol temple there and there. So now we can get to Devastator mode. Alright, this is kind of how I remember him in the movie. You got this guy in the front. Mixmaster was up front too. Longhaul, it might have been on this side, but you know, for the most part, this is kind of it. And then he was near somewhere in the front too, and these guys are kind of rolled up in the back and got sucked up in afterwards. So we're going to do it the right way. So, you know, I'm just trying to, all driving up. You know, he goes first, so to transform him to limb mode is, let's see, we get like that. is you want to separate this part right here, and then this flips up and becomes the foot like that, and then this tabs in that little notch back there. And that's part of the foot right there. Boom. And let's get some more light. There we go. Then you want to take this guy, right? Yeah. And this flips up like this. You want to move this out of the way. This becomes his foot. It flips up underneath once you get everything out of the way, like this. And then this part, it's always a pain in my butt. Oh, like this. Sorry about that, guys. And then this part goes up in this. These parts come back and he pegs together like that. No, that's not right. Sorry. Hold on a second. Goddamn phone's ringing. I popped the bulbs right back on. Alright, so where were we? Alright, so yeah, you want this to be on top. So we're going to have to switch this around like this. And then this will go back. Like, it's this thing that's always in the way. There we go. Like that. There we go. Like that. Then you can put these in the front. Now we're talking. Now that is his other foot. So, alright, we got that going on. Now we take this guy next. He separates up here, but only this part and this part. And this part splits open. These are the pegs that will, or the sockets. These stay up like this, and then these stay together, but come down. And then you got that. So, well, we're gonna do it differently because you're not gonna be able to do it one at a time. Then we got then we got Scavenger. He comes up, almost transforms into a robot. So you want to separate everything. You want to pull these treads down. You want to start swiveling this so you can open up. You don't change the wheels back. You leave them the way they are, like that, and basically like that. All right. So now you're gonna want to marry this up to that, and the way you do that, there's a couple slots. Oh my God, there's no light. A couple of slots. Hold on, my food's ready. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So you're gonna want to take these slots in there and there and slip them on around there. Oops, the wheel's already busting apart. There we go. Oops. I've done this so many times, I'm just getting aggravated. It's a little tricky to get this part in, especially with this wheel in the way, and doing it with no elbows to move. But you can do it. You just gotta have to fucking figure it out. I think it goes more like that. Yep. And you slot that in. Like this. Problem is I can't really see what I'm doing and I'm running out of time again. There we go. So you want to slot that in like that, and that in like that, and then you kind of bend them down. There. So we got that slotted in. Yep. And then this kind of goes up behind and holds it in place. Now that's in place. Now we can attach this guy from here. I think it's this side. And then this side from there. There. So we already have him started. Alright, next we want to take Mixmaster, and all you do with him is you separate the front like that, turn him around, and go like this. And there's a couple tabs right there. The tabs at the top of his face. You see those two tabs right here and here? You want to stick them on up, so I need to make some more room. There we go. And we stick those tabs on there. They kind of, yep, they get a nice and good. Oops, let's see if I get more. And then these flip up back and kind of hold on. And we're just about there. And then the arm, this one, spin it and turn it like that, and that's it. And then carefully you put this on there like this. Come on, you idiot. I'm afraid it's going to break apart. And I just... Come on. Hold on a second. Alright, I got that arm. And this one, all you do is you pull down his hand, and that's his hand right like that, and then you just snap that in there like this, which shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Alright, so this is Devastator. Freaking cool. I'm running out of time, unfortunately. He's got swivels here, and his feet will go back and forth like that, so you get some posability like that. You can lean him back and whatnot. He's got elbows, he's got swivels, and you can use these hinges as well. And his head will look, you can look at left and right. So that's kind of cool. A little bit of up and a little tilt. So he's definitely got posability that no one ever showed. That's kind of what I was getting at here. If this would get out of the way. Yeah, see, he's got elbows. And you can, with more time, you can definitely get him to be a little bit more at ease. But let me know what you think of the review. Sorry, I've done so many takes. I gotta like, comment, subscribe. Stay awesome, stay subbed. Catch you in the next one. Peace. I'm out.